this season, and a lot of teams have come here and taken 3 points away with them. FC Tulsa hoping to be another one, and that's a super save from Joe Rice. It was a really, really good header coming in. And now Hartford can break, but not a good pass. Returned by Tommy McCabe. The flag stays down, and the flick into the back of the net. The appeal for offside. The flag stays down. And there's your opening goal inside of 5 minutes.
Everybody's stepping out. Raising his hand there is Makangila, but Epps very much onside. Just an easy finish once he gets that ball touched down. Good composure, and certainly comes across the ball there.
Far easier for a referee to give that in the centre circle than it is if it happens in the penalty area. Diagonal from Bourgeois. And quickly onto this one. There's a man in the middle looking for 2-0, and that is outstanding from FC Tulsa. Blaine Ferry makes it 2. The diagonal ball from Bradley Bourgeois. And then the cross in. And Blaine Ferry making no mistake. The 9 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, but this back line from Hartford is playing a dangerous game. That's twice now that they've been counting on that flag to come up. Some scripted plays. Looks like this time Barrera just going to send a long ball in.
A fair bit of height to aim for. Keeper stays. The effort doesn't quite get close enough to the goalkeeper. Now Tulsa can break, and they have pace on the counter as well. That was really well read. Advantage will be played. That's good refereeing from Daniel Chesky. Openo battling away in there against Keegan Hughes. Bernal still has options, and one of which is the second goal scorer, Blaine Ferry. Good ball to the back post. Another chance, possibly for 3. It's too easy. It's so easy for Tulsa. Moses Dyer makes it 3, and there's less than 16 and a half minutes on the clock. Defensively all at sea, and Tulsa outstanding in the final third. 3-0 Tulsa.
It's another excellent diagonal ball, just lifted over here and laid off for Moses Dyer. Joe Rice out off his line, tries to make himself big. Nothing to be done there. That's Blaine Ferry again.
Chance here for Prince Sadie, but needs options. Twisting and turning, trying to get this one towards goal, which he does. Saved by Austin Wormel.
Saw him do this last week and draw a penalty against Rio Grande Valley. This time he gets a good shot off.
And a double change before the half hour is not something you see every day, but something had to be done. Perhaps see as a change of shape for Hartford.
Well, Rito for Merrill is a straight swap, I think, just changing out player for player, getting someone else out there on the wing dealing with Marcus Epps. You see Juan Pablo Torres coming off, being replaced by Lappert. That, I think, might mean that we're going to see a 3-5-2.
Yeah, I think so. Lappert's going to play on the left, McGlynn on the right. Hartford looking to get one back here, and they have done! Finally, a goal is scored. Half an hour on the clock. Time for some brass bonanza. Hartford 1, FC Tulsa 3. Is the comeback on?
Not 1 minute after the restart of play, Hartford finding the back of the net. Maybe a little bit of interference there between the goalkeeper and his defender.
Is he Hartford Athletic's very own Rennie Rancourt? Those of you with the NHL persuasion.
Both with very positive attacking intentions. Openo now playing more as a wing-back than a true winger.
It's for Patrick Prince Sadie, marked by Patrick Segrist. That's a good delivery. What a chance! It's gone wide. The fans in front of us think it's a goal. They're all cheering and celebrating. It's going to dawn on them soon that it wasn't, and it should have.
Of soccer across Connecticut, and specifically in the Hartford area. This very stadium has seen a lot of great matches over the years, including hosting Pele.
Here's Rito with a strong delivery, but it needs to be dealt with, and it wasn't by Bernal. Here's Openo. Had the chance to get it in. Instead plays it back for McGlynn. They're going back the way here, Hartford. Kibato with the effort off the bar. What a save that was. A brilliant save by Wormel. However, When was the flag raised and for who? That's an interesting one. Always should be an option for Hartford. That's what Omi Namazi's hoping for. Pass and move. Here's Lewis. McGlynn, they're encroaching into this Tulsa territory. McGlynn can hit them, does. Parried. Here's Elvis Amo, who's in an offside position, and this one will come back. Nice finish, but again, it was a decoy, but it did take a defender with him. Patrick Segrist. McGlynn, who's having more of an influential role. Forward from Barrera, headed away. Back to Danny Barrera, who got some on it, but not quite enough. Danny's got the family here. And
a very high-profile signing. Came in from Colorado Springs, where he had 13 goals last year. And really, it's been the simple ball, the tap-ins that he's missed that have been most damaging.
It was brilliant play in the middle of the park by Blaine Ferry. A couple of drops to the shoulder, and suddenly FC Tulsa are in for a chance and potentially a fourth goal. And they have it. The flag stays down on the far side. Omid Namazi has his hand raised in vain. And again, they're clinical. They are so clinical. One chance, one goal in the second half, thumps the ball away.
Just the understanding between these Tulsa players to instead of heading that ball on goal, just to set it up for Angel Bernal, just knowing that he'll be there. You know, they've done this before. And Lappert there all by himself.
For Athletic. And all they do to make our communities better. Need more convenience from your bank? At Westfield Bank, you can bank your way. Learn more at westfieldbank.com. Time for those changes. And
how about the vision from Epps there?
Fantastic. It's stretched right now. Switch of play for Prince Sadie. Just Elvis Amo in support. Prince might have to go himself here. And tries to. Close, but no cigar. To look for teammates, to find the better option that time. Had it not been for a last-ditch challenge, it would have been a fifth goal. Hartford break and get the free kick. Midline is proud to be the official chiropractor of Hartford Athletic. Another card comes out, third of the night. Here's Danny Barrera. Drop of the shoulder, but again looking for options. This time goes back to Conor McGlynn. Dren de Bruyne on the left-hand side, but McGlynn himself with the shot. Plenty power, just lacking accuracy.
Top priority. It's not fun, it's not glamorous, but you know, it doesn't matter if you score 3 goals if you concede 4, and I think they need to start from the back and work their way up.
They're looking for a fifth here, FC Tulsa, and they should have had one. The effort from Moses Dyer clips the post and goes behind. The rare opportunities in this area that Tulsa have been in and haven't capitalized.
They had to miss one at some point.
Yeah. The best are not cheap in this league.
No, and it's not a single entity league, so, well, I should say they don't have a single entity market from which to work. They can draw players from all around the world. They can.
Tulsa, we've already got the icing on the cake. The cherry's already on the icing. They're just looking short. Just decides to keep possession of the ball. Hartford can't score when FC Tulsa has it. Fernandez has got a chance here. And Segrist, the cutback, and it's 5. Just like that. FC Tulsa capitalizing on every mistake that's been made by the Hartford Athletic defense. And it's a nap hand for FC Tulsa.
Well, we've seen just about every way to engineer a tap in. Almost all of these goals coming from that area right by the penalty spot. This time it's the youngster Nate Worth. Just side foots it home. Great technique. Opens up to the far post. Nothing Joe Rice can do about it.
I'm not sure that was meant for Prince Sadie with that pace. I think it might have been for Matt Sheldon, but again, communication an issue. Now, here's a problem for Hartford because this player is quick and he is talented. Marcus Epps already looking for options. And finally, he decides, you know what? We've passed the ball enough tonight. We've scored enough. I want another one. And hopes associated with Hartford that next season will be much improved. In by Edgardo Rito, looking for Robin Lappert. And the touch coming off Milo Yosef.
It really comes down to the formula. I mean, the best teams are greater than the sum of their individual parts. Hartford, in some instances, is the opposite of that.
In by de Bruyne for Robin Lappert. Gets one back. It's 5-2. And there's still a minute left. But any excuse for some brass bonanza.
We talk about players trying to make a case for themselves for coming back next year. Lappert has featured in about maybe half of the time out of this year. whether he's starting or coming in off the bench. But he is really showing tonight that he wants a role, possibly on this team, possibly on another team. But Lappert, it also makes that challenge a little more difficult as well. When you want to sign a player, all things considered equal, they want to go to a club where they'll have success. So that'll be part of the narrative that Hartford will have to push in the offseason.